Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals of our Pro League. Carson Cameras here in the blue color. We'll be playing as Decimus. He's already doing a little bit of grunt-based harassment on those Marines. The Chopper at work too. On the other side, Hero Absolution with Anders. Should be a very interesting map. Both of these leaders are pretty good for the setup. Now again, this is our Pro League, right? So the best players are around to fight in this one. Both of these guys in S tier or near it. Here's actually the best player in A at the moment, so we'll see how that develops over time. XCA will be expected to return. He's one of our top players as well in S tier, so he should be playing in the next one, he said, after a long hiatus. And we'll see about Aatrox whether he will return. Wait, the top 4 players are only allowed to play in the Pro League, right? And some of the Rising Star players that you often see, like Hero, will be around in this one as well. But everyone else is not allowed to play, so as to give you guys a large series. Today, 235 pounds are... Sorry, 285 pounds are on the line. Thanks to a donation as well from Blinks. Extra 35 quid right there for the players. Thanks very much for that. Very late mini bases for cars. That's because he really hurried up instead with the power extractors. So looking for a faster tier 2 here with Decimus against Anders just makes a lot of sense. You're gonna want out all of your counter units in a blob. That is gonna be very difficult to deal with for Anders. I think Cars is still gonna get his mini bases comfortably, so all is well. Hero with the generator in the back. Slightly risky if we ever gonna see Banshee play in the late game. So here's why I like Anders on this map. You got all these super safe bases, right? Hiding Kodiaks in there makes it really awkward to approach them. You've got these choke points where Spartan can just land on an entire army and drop mines on, then they'll have enough time to arm and detonate. It's a nightmare to try to deal with that. On the other hand, you also got the Retriever Sentinel, which you can just drop in and ignore all this because it's a flying unit, right? And you just fly over between the bases. Very quick retreat to your own area where you can support it with, again, the Kodiaks or your own Wolverines for anti-air, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty good stuff. For Decimus, well, the stability of these very defensive bases supports you into a late game, and Decimus has the 2 passive Boundless Siphon and Boundless Fury to make his units just perform above all the rest. And if you can get there, whether you're playing ground or air, Decimus is kind of nuts, right? Whether it's Wraith, Retrievers, or whether it's just Banshees, Decimus is gonna have a great time overall. So that's why I'm a huge fan of both these leaders on this map. There are other picks that you can do. Yap Yap is very common. Again, just gets the benefit from large economies, safe bases, large mini base count that you can maybe steal some of. But let's focus on what we have here. Spartan at 1 star, bit of a nightmare to deal with just grunts. So Carson Cameras may want to consider... Oh, he's getting shrapnel mines. He's not getting a fast tier 2. He's also gonna get out a hero support. Oh, it's already out. I thought that was like the flag. But no, I got confused. He did get the hero. Okay, that's a really good counter to the Spartan. You can pull it, you can slam it, you can vortex it, it's down. That's basically how that tends to go. Should be seeing the vortex. Oh, this Spartan fails to jump. Oh, no. She almost got out. He almost got out, excuse me. But we got a drop turret to counter the situation. Spartan might be able to get away, but it's very low health right now. Where's the support? There's no support. These guys are fighting too for their lives. Gets pulled in again, and the beam will finish the Spartan off. Carson Cameras did super well here. Oh my god, he missed. He fumbled the beam. Maybe the brutes. No, they also miss. Another pull will be needed here. Spartan turns around, hoping that the shots can take down the Brute. Oh my god! No! Upgrade finished? It broke the animation. What the hell? I have never seen that before. Okay, we really caught the moment there. Still, the Brute will go down to the Jackrabbit. What just happened? That could have gone either way. Now, of course, has significant map control behind this, right? He might be in tier 1, but not for long. And we've got a double garage already for Hero Absolution. Douglas is coming back with the upgrade this time. Of course, may have destroyed the mini base. But I seriously doubt he can get up to the top one. What time does Rock play? Never o'clock. You've got the power node grab going on as well. 5 power nodes, 4 cars. Very nice stuff. Ooh, that's a great suicide grunt connection on the mass Hellbringers. There's no follow-up for them, sadly. So these grunts are probably not gonna be winning that fight, right? Maybe Boundless Siphon can make him win. I don't know. It's gonna be close. Spartan wanting to start up again, no doubt. At this rate, it will work. Holy cow. There's no way the grunts can take that much of a beating. We also have Dispersion Nozzles now. Like, but then there's all these upgrades that's dirt cheap, right? So, not a big issue. Spartan running and gunning. Might get all of those Rangers killed. Ooh, the blast shot isn't tracking. Brute's getting healed up here while destroying a base. There's another hit squad of grunts alone. There's no guarantee that this will actually be stopped by the Hellbringers, because there's just so many of them and they heal. The Spartan gets caught again? No way. Are we gonna see a vortex? Oh yeah. But this time there's like hammer brutes around, so I don't think the Spartan can make it out. One thing to keep in mind is if you keep your slam, your Spartan jump, for when the vortex hits, you can actually get out of it. But you'll probably be pulled back by the hero, so It's a second Spartan kill. Those grunts just keep coming back. Oh my god. Oh well, the Kodiaks are opening up, ladies and gents. We've got one in the main as well. The drop turret should be defending this one, but it's just not enough with the Hunter shooting from the low ground. Just a little bit too much. Hero Absolution only has one turret down here. The Spartans coming through. There will be Nightingales. I really like the extra Hellbringer though. If Hero Absolution can keep the pump going, maybe Carson Karamas can be stopped in his tracks, but he does have a third power generator. He has pumping units as well. He's ahead in population. But yeah, the Spartan overall helping a ton here. Oof, the base itself gets stunned at this point. Brute's hammer stun is that good. Hunter getting up top to deal with the Kodiak. And Spartan is still just permanently stunned, man. That's nasty. When is Hechi gonna play? Whenever he comes back from his cruise, I think he's working on a cruise ship. Is that still accurate? That was the last I've heard. May not be accurate anymore. Ah, Nightingale on the wrong side, sadly. Get sniped. There's another. Maybe that one can save the base. Oh my god. This base is really bad. Oh my god. No. We got Decimus as well. This is such a nightmare for Hero. Oh man. There's barely anything left to deal with this. Nightingale's in the back, desperately trying to heal the base. Vortex is also available to make this even easier, and Hero has to tap out as Carson Cameras will be taking game 1. Brutal. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in game 2. Carson Cameras bringing my favorite Serena. Nice. Actually, I like Cutter, but Serena is fun to watch. My favorite to watch. Hero Absolution on the other side, bringing Vordis. And it's with a mine, interestingly. Doesn't actually go for spoils, even though it's allowed. Did that on purpose. Tower isn't quite getting shared. It's very much in favor of Heroes. He already got this. He's getting the side power as well. Cars no care. Cars make barracks. Cars make nothing else actually. No ice cream truck this time. He'll try to just cryo trooper rush it, I guess. Good work. We'll see. There's another mine. Very well positioned there, by the way, but Cars just avoided it. Let's see if he runs over it by accident, but no, it doesn't look like it. His rally flag is placed on the right side. And this way, his rally line technically goes like through here. Base is absolutely gonna get frozen. Hero's going for a raid camp over there. Got the Grenadiers to try and help defend. 2 Grenadiers even. Chopper doing what it can also. But the economy is getting slowed down nonetheless. Now the Cryo Troopers fighting back, but also still just chilling the base down. Making more people. All watchtowers though back home, no actual defenses. They will freeze everyone. So it's gonna work great against brutes, I suppose, but I wanna do so much. More minis for Cars. Much more minis for Cars, in fact. I'm just shocked he didn't make a turret. Not that he's in danger. I think this is more than fine. But Hero could strike back real hard with mass jump routes. Marines cleaning up. All the Sentinels will be capturing the power node. That will create another ice area. Very nice for Serena to control the map with. Oh, it's not happening actually at almost 100%. That was like 98 or something. The ram stops it from happening. Another brute goes down. Cars with a much larger attack. Almost ready to go here. This time he has grenades. Much more damage output. Ready to go. And we do have some small counterattacks, but Hero never really got to that large brute count that I was talking about earlier. And this mini is probably toast, although he does trade with cars. He gets the back one back. Shrapnel rounds coming through as well, so those choppers are gonna be upgraded now. What choppers? These two. These three. That's not a lot of choppers, and grenades should deal with it. Okay, the brute's getting reset micro, I love it. Hero getting out every little bit that he can from that unit. The man is very far, however, from tier 2 status. Unfortunately, those boys walked over the mines. The Marines are getting super weak there. Might be worth healing them up. If Garth gets a restoration drones, that might be nice. He already picked some out to go to heal. It's purposely getting close here. If they detonate, they'll take a lot with them. But these guys are gonna go back in the green. Gar's already heading to tier 2, working on a second base at the same time. Spending his resources pretty much perfectly. That's exactly what you should be doing at home. Hero's getting more brutes, more choppers. Desperately trying to hold on against all this infantry onslaught. But I think Gar's just comfortably can build up a ice cream truck upgraded. Everything will be fine. Cars doesn't need to commit to that main. He's ahead by enough as is. Drops. Now, you know, some of these Marines will go down, but they're still overall winning, aren't they? Okay, there's too much coming through. Never mind. And maybe these brutes can take down Kars's mini as well. He is working on the ice cream truck, but lost the back mini. Expo progressing nicely, but definitely he let up the pressure a little bit there. Hero's punishing it. Although he's hard stuck in tier 1, he does have a second gen. Working away at this. So it might be a little bit difficult for Cars to get back the map control, but I guess if he just sends the ice cream truck to the other side and locks it down with the tier 2 upgrade done and Nightingale supporting, that would go a long way. He might just stay at home at the moment. Build up a little. Mini base is getting frozen over there. Marines looking for some trouble. They'll take down the minis. That's all good. All fair exchange. It's not like Hero is profiting too much from this setup. What was that? Because he doesn't have spoils, right? One turret back home for the car. And no units, really. Hey, mini taken down. This will take 2 million years. Hero's looking to attack. He's not gonna have... Oh my god, he's still tier 1. Now he's tier 2, but he's getting Hero out. He's getting supposedly the Brute upgrade soon enough. We need Dark Skies, man, in this. Generator might go down. That Nightingale actually just saved it. Getting some healing in there. Oh, man. Why is the turret not shooting? There we go. So this has been defended. Interesting. Car still does have a power node. He's trying to escape, but the Marauder should hunt him down. Lots of little skirmishes in this game. What his Hero is around, but he's a baby. He's not upgraded yet. That's coming. No turrets still. I heard like a drop happening, but it's the small one still. Hero didn't get his 5.40 drop. That could have been really nice though. You know, Blisterback and a Wraith would be difficult to deal with right now. Oh, Cars has the big drop back in the base. Okay, this could be definitely troublesome for Hero to deal with. Doesn't really have the units. And his base is gonna get frozen once more, as usual. But the ice cream truck doing the business. Tanks are getting super low. It's very important to protect them with the Gales, but that's not happening. This one's dead. The other one's dead. There's Hunters. There's a Hero. I think they should be able to beat the ice cream truck here. No matter how much healing you put on that thing. Hero does get frozen. And the engineers are getting actually picked off. This is crazy. Don't tell me that ice cream truck is gonna win. There's no way. Bro. Frozen again. Engineer's dead, but I don't think you can kill that Hero. Yeah. Of course, has some momentum at least. His second base is in good shape. You can just remake the Hero. Power nodes have been captured. And they can work on more. Being thrown in the drop turret. Oh my god. Okay, there's Rangers here. No place for the Marines to stay. Well, we do have spoils. Excuse me. Right. Still a basic drop, but just a Marauder. even though Hero has the money, right? So I think you just wait next point, get the big drop, keep stacking that thing. It's good.
The mini base going down. Cars all over the place, man. He's getting rich too, so tier 3 can't be far out. I think at this point you just save up for it, right? There's no need to do anything too fancy, just get the click. At that tier 3 hero especially. So many infantry squads all around the map. Are these guys getting to trade against that ranger? Oh my god. Nice one. Literally the smallest engagements. Hero finally trying to expand, but it's probably not gonna happen at this point, is it? Cars are just ahead by way too much. And now he's going tier 3. Then he's gonna get the final upgrade for the ice cream truck. At which point it shoots a salted caramel ray. That's how it works. There it comes. Still making marines. Surely the ice cream truck makes it out, right? Oh, mines! Oh, this is crazy. It's all a bait. Always has been. Oh my god. Restoration drones will definitely heal it up, but not to mention the Nightingales, which are even much more. Hero can't take it anymore. Gars is up 2-0. And guess my prediction is completely off for this one. Cards and cameras will be heading in with Kin Sano. On the other side of the map, Hero Absolution is bringing in Pavium. Now, Pavium does give you a significant amount of momentum at the beginning, right? You got your brute choppers, and Pavium, if you really don't focus too much on building up, can just make like 3 of them. But I think this is one of those builds where you get the second extractor quickly instead. Delay the mini bases just slightly, but you know, still will be in time to at least get 2 of them. Cars might get a free pickup here though. Yeah, not bad at all for him. And then lastly, he'll want one in the middle. Also getting to bully that chopper with a marine and a rabbit together should be nice. Oh, Deku wants to cast. I think you should join in the next one, but please just give some advance warning, not in the second half of the finals. Obviously, it would be great to have you. You know, all our tournament dates are public, so if you just let us know when you want to join in, then we can arrange it. Is XCA banned? He was once, but
We did have an unbanned wave when we were building our tier system. Because we were gone for like half a year or more, right? Actually, it was almost a full year that we were gone. So we unbanned everyone. And the only people banned now are the ones that got rebanned. XCA has been fine. Played in a bunch of tournaments. We hope to see him soon again. Chopper dead! Pisano rabbits! Trying to get ahead. What will Hero do about it? Spent all his power on something. It's, I think, over upgrading the harvesters is what this is. I'm not sure it's worth it, because these rabbits are outnumbering his chopper significantly, right? So they'll probably take this base down too. I will not upgrade that. Maybe get a Pavium out. That could be sweet. Savior pet. You know he is. Cars and cameras. Has no power here to go to tier 2, but he can work on it. Hero Absolution will be there much sooner. I'm really curious what he'll do with that. An expansion is a good idea. But what else? Just hunters? Maybe a hero? Hero for hero. Let's get it. There come all the rams. We have a Banshee? From here? Oh, good idea to put an Apex there, actually. The Apex can buy so much time, so if you're ever under pressure like that and you're slightly outnumbered, but you have resources, just get an Apex. Make engineers. Buys you a million years. Car's now working on the upgrade as well. He's got 2 power nodes in control. Would love to see more. Doesn't look to me like he wants to take the Jackrabbit versus Chopper engagement. Could be risky, but he has drop turret, right? That should turn it around. You know what's better than trading with the choppers? Heading to the main and picking off a generator or two. There's no turrets. Shield generators coming up, they can stop that too. Everyone's heading home, of course. But Cars does have a drop turret, supposedly. Oh! That's a nasty drop turret right there. Only has to fight half the choppers. They're already picked off. Jesus Christ. He just killed 4 choppers. No, 3 choppers, excuse me. But Hero did get that top base cleaned up. We got 3 Banshees that are ready to fly around whenever, wherever. Plus that one. The hunters are more than enough to handle the rabbits. It's just Cars wants to trade the rabbits into the mini base. Not bad. He could use the population for better things, however. Which is why he's trading them. Anyway, Hero is trying to sneak a base. It is regenerating, so this Marine isn't too much trouble. But guess what is? Those guys. Flame wall coming through. And combat tech Marines as well. So all these combat tech Marines will be fired up. That's nice. Hawk's getting to work as well there. And they're pretty decent against Banshees with those rockets. Marine should be able to pick these both off. Oh, they're shooting at the base instead. That's weird. But anyway, the base of Heroes is under attack. There's a bunch of units nearby to help, but they can't really handle the Marines, to be honest. Car is doing a great job of hanging around everywhere. Not really giving Hero a break, is he? Here's the thing though, Hero will be ready to go tier 3. As long as he is just got one base to go with it. Avium's superior economy should play a big role. Good pick off on that Marauder though. This third base probably doesn't have a chance. But hey, the flame wall from our girl over here might not do much for a while. Hero Absolution does have a shield on the base, right? So that's looking secure to me. Nightingale gets picked off. Good job there. Might be able to save this. I mean, Pavium heals, the Engineer heals. These are just Marines. That said, Cars does have a big drop coming up soon. I'm sure he's got the point already. Another mini goes down. They exchange hands quite frequently in these games between the top pros, obviously. This is like the main thing to fight over, really. And power nodes. Marauders will be getting away. Are we getting thick hide? No, we're going straight into Wraiths. There's not that much power around. Jackrabbits will finally bite the dust. Oh, but there's a better replacement for them. Oh, man. Hero's Hero in trouble. Making a run for it now. Very high star numbers for everybody here. Can Pavium make it? I mean, under the Engineer shields, he's doing work, man. He's calling in a freaking Lich to save himself. You are kidding me. Well, it kind of works. It does the trick, right? But Cars is destroying the mini on the other side, and Hero is not using the Lich for pressure. Which kind of sucks, you know? It's not the place he wants to be. Just spent 1,200 resources to make sure that army leaves, and I think what was there was already enough. Okay, Cars probably doesn't want to re-engage here. That Hero is spooky. Hi, Technician, with the gifts up, thank you. Deku can enjoy it. Okay, Sano might be dead. But all these flame hogs, the turret draw. Oh wait, the Lich is still here. I thought it would be gone. I bet Cars did too. But nope, still here. Okay, now it's leaving. Whoops. Well, there's Wraiths now. Cars has to go tier 3. He is. He's getting the hero back. He's gonna also have 3 bases soon. But he doesn't really have a much better economy right now. Oh, the Wraiths are actually gonna rinse him, aren't they? We also got the anti-air this time, so Hornets aren't gonna sting that hard. I'll tell you guys something, these Wraiths are gonna be spooky. Wow, Cars doesn't have an answer to them really. You have to make tanks. Scorpions do beat Wraiths. But the Wraiths at the moment have the advantage. Just in terms of numbers, right? Good nerf beam with the Pavium. Gets the Kinsano in some trouble, but there's the big old micro from Cars. Love it. She's tier 3 now. Totally upgraded. Just missing the stars. A lot of guys have asked if stars is banned. I'm actually not 100% sure what happened after the unbanned wave, but I do believe he got himself rebanned. He typically says stuff on Twitch nobody should say. That's usually why he gets banned, because of the stuff he says. You know, for some Halo Wars players, it's good enough to just play the tournaments and make their way home with some money. You know, some people have got to call our community names. It is what it is. Oh, the micro! Look at that! Love it. Tanks clear out the garrison. Good job. But Cars does lose a base, so there's a cost to everything, isn't there? Counterattack has to be amazing now. You don't have the resources for an Inferno, so, you know. Kinsano has the mobility advantage. She can be over here momentarily. Problem is she can't see. Will there be a Nightingale or something going with? I'm getting remade. That's a lot of tanks, guys. Is there enough Scorpions to handle this? Only 4? What happened here with Cars? He's in trouble, actually. There may be some anti-vehicle turrets which are tough to crack through, but reinforcements 1 only now happening. Dude, I have to say, Pavium's economy is gonna be insane going forward. Once the next upgrades come in, Scorch is only now happening, by the way. So that's gonna help these Wraiths a lot with the next fight. Also have a turret. Oh my god! Look at those Wraiths just absolutely melting. We even have a hell charge on some of these vehicles, right? So that's that, I guess. They targeted down the hell charge units and they disappeared. That was nuts. Okay, maybe a Nightingale or two. Dude, Piero just lost everything. This is crazy. He even lost his base. Excuse me, what do you mean the Wraiths are more mobile? Kinsano has this passive called Redline. No, they're not. You have to get level 2 now to make it permanent. I wonder what Kars is waiting for with that. It's 18 minutes. Either way, for this one, he didn't need it. That was a really good fight for Kars, man. Really looks like this is in his favor, guys. He's got a blister back here. Hero does. That ought to help a little bit, at least. Just a little. I like the cloaking. I like the nerf beam. But we're not gonna see a rain of fire, I think. Nice blister back shots, but now we have Nightingale, so all this is gonna be out-healed. And we're gonna be back to a 3 versus 3 base economy, but Hero has been enjoying this for a while. His power is going nuts at the moment as he's using Burnout on several power extractors. Unfortunately, his back one is unupgraded, so that could do quite a lot more there. Level 2 upgrade, I think, for vehicles, right? That's what's happening here. Yes. I was confused, the icons. Oh yeah, Kimber, at the moment the tanks are slower, you are correct. The Redline tanks are much faster. And once you have the passive bonus, they just zoom. But right now we don't have the Redline 2 bonus, so it's only the temporary buff at the moment. So technically this should be the fast composition. We just aren't there yet. 120 pop. It's time for Kars to go, I would say. Trade with the Wraiths. Reinforce with drops. Maybe he's waiting for some drops to come back, however. That could be it. Because the more of that you have, the more you can stun the army, the more your flame wall is going to wreck whatever is stunned. Pavium doesn't have a way out, right? No teleport, no displacement, no nothing. Kars is happy to wait, apparently. He wants those drops. We're gonna keep it on his view. He's like, come over, little hero. I'm over here. Locked base. Are we swapping into air pads? Are we going vultures? Oh boy. It's possible. Not exactly Kinsano's strengths, though. I think he's about to do it. Oh, Rain of Fire, level 3! Everything's melting, but the canister should be opening up on that banished army. Not much is left of that. Kars is still at 115 population as he drops in more stuff. Hero Absolution down to 83. Inferno being eaten up by that army. They don't like it. They're going down. 52 population. Kars still at 86. He's dropping in even the drop turret. As all of this is shooting away at him. Some of the tanks will be going down, but so does Pavium. And let me tell you, those Wraiths are not a counter to Scorpion tanks that are this highly upgraded. We've got, however, a Lich called in as well to shoot at Kars's base. And that is down in the red health. Kars is dropping in his Firestorm battle group in order to hopefully thwart this aggression. He's healing the base. And he will be able to destroy the Lich before his base gets into trouble, even if Hero makes some stuff out of that portal. All Kars needs is a Nightingale or two to fix his group. And everything will be fine. I think he's gonna use this base. Oh wait, he's remaxing into Vultures already. What? No Gales? I guess no Gales. Working hard on remaxing. He should be able to. Oh, look at all those generators. My goodness. Scud-up! He making a Scud-up! Well, Kars better come over soon. But healed units, not those dead ones. No, I don't think he's gonna want to attack this, actually. Yeah, he wants full health everything. Superhero landing. Yeah, Kars doesn't want any of that. No surprise there. He's got the locked-in Vultures. They have the effect already. He's waiting to release them. But here comes the Scrab. This is trouble. It is trouble, I say. All these tanks are gonna get sneezed at and disappear, man. This is bad news for Kars. Scarab isn't even getting hurt. Brutal stuff. Literally stomping on the boys. Bye-bye. It's been nice. He says some Nightingales now. Kars forced to drop in some Flame Hogs. It kind of does something at least. Is that all the Vultures there are? Hold up a second. That doesn't seem right. Where's the rest? Kars has 33 population. Did Hero just do it? Is he gonna win? Ooh, that Kinsano doing so much damage, but here's the Rain of Fire. When she's in the garrison, she can't feel it. Alright, shields on the Scarab, plus the heal lasting literally forever. Either way, Kars has protected himself. That's all that matters, right? Hell charge! Let's go! Don't tell me the Hell charge explosions are gonna clean this up. No way. Yeah, he's out of here. But where's the... literally anything? Kars is about 30 pop. Hero can do this all day. Takes anti-air as well to support this. Well, it did work. You can't argue with the result, guys. Nice. Even soaking some nukes up. And Kars lost the base. Hero absolution. This man could actually win here. Kars must be annoyed. The Lich and a big push. Oh, nice nukes there, but what about the Scarab? That's the important thing. So many Reavers in the back for Hero. They are able to deal with this for the most part. But another Flame Hawk drop, but is that actually going to be enough? Even with the Napalm missiles. Hero is just going to stomp over all the base. And Kars is going to be out of money, guys. I think this is it. It is it. We got ourselves a series. Hero not equalizing, but it's 2-1. Not bad. Well played. Here we go with game number 4. Kars and Cameras is going to be playing as Cutter with a relatively early second generator. The Marines will no doubt capture the power node. Getting a little bit bullied by the chopper, but it's okay. You just garrison. On the other side, Hero Absolution will be bringing Yap Yap to the table. Now, you do have some place available to you. That isn't ideal, however. So, the mine, I think, would have needed to be placed in the back or something. Sometimes it just detonates when you drop it on the garrison. Otherwise, you could have also put it here or in this garrison to prevent people from going in. Well, it'd be interesting to see how many minis go to whom. And oh, you guys probably want to vote in the chat, right? So here you go for Game Force vote. You're set. Hero has vision over everything. So unless he goes for a double gen, which I wouldn't really recommend against Cutter, you better play out that tier 1 and go for it when you're actually comfortable resource-wise. Get your little methane wagons, right? Get some grunt heavies. Get a raid camp here to pressure the main. Those are all really good moves. But Kars is gonna go Hero. Also totally expected. Beats that proxy barracks as well. Ooh, Kars gets a quick capture and has the Marine working on the Sentinels. Not bad at all. Gets a middle mini. If he can hold it. Great news for Kars. Here we're not producing too many cannon fodder this game, actually. Something of note. More focused on chopper. I'm not seeing a raid camp anywhere. Is this just choppers? Huh. I guess so. This is literally just choppers. So if Kars goes grenades with a Spartan with mines, that would be very strong, actually. Kars can also go and capture this power node. Ooh, there might not be methane wagon. There's double mine here. So the chopper's mission might be to get a big ram off on the infantry blob and knock them into mines. That could work out very big time. You wipe the Cutter army once and keep everything of yours alive. That can go a super long way. You probably don't want to mess with the Spartan right now, though. Ouch. That's 2 dead choppers right there. Oh, no. Yeah, don't push it. Just take the L and leave. There'll be more choppers later. It's all about the mines, guys. Oh, nice. Oh, that's actually super lucky. Spartans without shields and won't be helping in this fight anytime soon. The choppers are also upgraded with shrapnel rounds, so they'll be hitting multiple squad members at once. Makes a huge difference for fighting infantry squads, of course. Well, Spartan is back, but he doesn't have friends. Hero Absolution is absolutely on the roll. Although on third point, he won't be able to do too much damage to the main base. He will have shade turrets to drop in, right? That will take up a little bit of the firepower there. Are these guys from
before. I think they must be, right? The mines didn't actually come in. Maybe Hero Absolution can. Oh my god, he's definitely caught here with those satchels. Oh, those are mines, excuse me. Choppers are gone. Again. Some of them made it. It's not terrible, you know, but this is definitely a trade. I can't clearly say that Hero is ahead now. You see, if Cars gets to 4th point and he drops in his Diego, that's the end of the chopper. There's no more chopper play at that point. It's a good start for Hero, but where do we go from here? He didn't have beam, he didn't drop his shade turrets. He only now made it to 3rd point. That's weird. Of course, has a pretty solid army with grenade marines. If he did head out to the other side of the map, he could probably base trade better than Hero can. You're throwing down the base. See if he can hold it, but so far his reinforcements are getting picked off. Not great news for him. And tell you what, these choppers are very low health, some of them are. They tried to ram into this and get the infantry to clump, following with the beam, but that's not the best beam I've seen. Cars' split, however, is incredible. He literally went into 8 directions in the space of like 2 seconds. That was great. He just doesn't have enough left to really fight this now. If only he had knocked the infantry into mines. Then we'd be looking at a much different fight, but this Spartan will take all the... Oh, don't need the Spartan, actually. The grenades will do it. Cars is now putting Hero on match point. This might not be a very long finals unless Hero can turn this around. Alright, in the blue color on Rift, Carson Cameras looking to take the tournament. He's up 3-1, sorry, and he's got Arbiter. That's really the perfect leader for the map. On the other side, we've got Hero with Atriox. Might be able to take it if he sorts something out by 6th point or something like that. So first 15 minutes, yeah, honestly, Atriox is a great leader. He's got a far superior hero in tier 1. But will he be able to hold on against Arbiter late game? I don't know, that's hard. Should certainly be able to have a better economy. Oh, you guys want to bet? Of course. Go for it. Hero's base deal is actually non-committal because he's going for a power extractor here. Not in a big rush at all to do damage. So active camo and elite enforcers will be set up here by Cars in order to try to deal with the back mini. Oh my god, it's a war council. What? So Hero is gonna get out. An Atriox is chosen against enforcers. The baby chosen. I don't think so. That guy does no damage. And there will be like 4 enforcers on top, constantly stasising him. Even denying him from coming out. Yeah. The chopper is a bit of a threat. But there's gonna be camo grunts too. So Cars just focuses on this. Takes over the map with cloaked node strat. He will kill the actual sentinels though. No worries about that. He's not just gonna run. This is allowed.
Oh, that didn't happen. Very bad news for Hero. We didn't upgrade his extractor to allow for this to happen. It's there now, but that could have been so much sooner, and Cars is just going to control all the power nodes around the map, which in the long term will pay off. He also just spent his power on the extractor upgrade. And Hero will have to buy that Chosen and then upgrade it. By the time he does, even with this expansion, wow, okay, that's so expensive, man. Cars is off to a great start on this one. Once again, the Enforcers looking to cause some trouble. Over on the other side, Hero's gonna give up. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. That's very sad, but he felt how behind he was. He knew that he was gonna lose the mini base, that he maybe wasn't even gonna get to upgrade the Chosen, right? He had a suspicion of how close Cars is and didn't see a way out of that. Maybe some choppers could have gotten something done, but even then we are talking about invisible grunts. The moment he saw the power nodes, he knew Cars had the map control and that he's extremely behind right now and can't possibly come back. Yeah, sometimes this happens. It's not easy to resign at this point, but these most competitive players know when to tap out instead of making it last 20 more minutes. So congratulations to Cars for winning the tournament today. Super well played, and congrats to Hero as well for second place. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.